Sign Language by Dan Rainford. Introduction. Language is an important part of life. We use it every day. We don't even think about it. We use words to express our feelings. We use words to express our needs. For a long time, many people thought that deaf people could not communicate. However, this turned out to be untrue. Before a system of sign language was created, the deaf found ways to communicate. It took centuries for sign language to develop. Now, it's the main way for the deaf to communicate. There are many different sign languages around the world, yet one thing remains the same. Sign language helps the deaf enjoy more freedom than ever before. Chapter 1. Speaking Without Sound. Sign language can be used by hearing people and deaf people. Sometimes a form of sign language can be used between people who do not share the same spoken language. The Plains Indians of North America sometimes used sign language instead of their voices to talk. They used hand motions to talk to other tribes. These tribes often did not speak the same language. Some tribes could tell entire stories using only hand motions and gestures. There are other reasons that hearing people might choose to use sign language, too. Sometimes it is important to communicate an idea without making any sound. Think about a soldier in the middle of a battle. If he wanted to warn another soldier about something, he could make a V with his fingers and point to his eyes. Then he could point to the object in question. Speaking out loud might be too dangerous. If the soldier used his voice, the enemy might overhear him. Forms of sign language are also used in sports. For example, teams often use special hand signals to communicate. These signals are completely silent. They are like a secret code. They help keep the other team from figuring out the next play. Deafness. Hearing people may use hand signals or gestures from time to time. However, deaf people rely on them to communicate. Many deaf people can use spoken language. The problem is that a deaf person cannot hear what is being said. This makes it hard for a deaf person to speak as clearly as a hearing person. Many deaf people have learned to read lips. This is a useful skill, especially if they don't know sign language. However, reading lips isn't always practical. Think about trying to read lips at a concert. This would be hard to do if the singer were far away or up on stage. Sign language is more reliable than lip reading. It is a good way for deaf people to speak to each other. It is also a good way for the hearing and the deaf to communicate. In the United States,
Sample complete. Ready to continue?